Big Bear Nation? Welcome back to the homestead, or more specifically,
the kitchen.
In our kitchen. So the holidays are here, and that means Christmas parties. So we have a Christmas party that we're going to this evening, and every year we make some stuff that everybody requests. And one of those things last year was Dessa's sourdough bread. Well, this year we're going to get a little creative. While we were looking for a different project, we stumbled across something where you could make a cornucopia out of bread. And I thought, that sounds pretty cool. But normally you would fill it with like cheese dip or something like that. But my creative mind went straight to the sweets because it's the Christmas season, right? So we're going to try something a little different. And since I've never really been in the kitchen doing the sourdough, LaDessa is going to take over and not only teach me, but teach you how to make a cornucopia out of sourdough cinnamon rolls. Okay, so first step, got a bowl. Now, you told me ahead of time, you fussed at me because I'm supposed to have a glass bowl.
But we don't
so
have
that's what I want for Christmas.
We don't have a big enough glass bowl.
Okay, so we're going to just work with what we got.
Yes.
Okay?
So we're going to put a cup and a half of warm water.
Okay, cup and a half of warm water.
And then you got to pull out your sourdough starter.
Your beautiful sourdough starter. Okay. How much sourdough do you need? Sourdough starter do you need?
You need...
Man, that is fermented. Woo!
You need a cup.
A cup, okay. All right. Okay, so you've put the sourdough starter into the warm water. What's next?
Sugar.
Sugar. How much sugar do you need?
1/4 of a cup.
1/4 of a cup. Okay.
We're going to put a tablespoon of yeast in ours.
Okay.
Because we need it to be done faster.
We need to be done quicker, okay?
Yes.
Normally, what would you put it in?
Normally, I put in a teaspoon and let it sit overnight to rise.
Okay, but since we're doing the hurry up and get to a Christmas party edition,
we're doing a full
a
teaspoon.
full tablespoon.
Full
Okay.
tablespoon.
So what's gonna happen now?
We have to put the salt in.
Salt. How much salt do you need?
About the same amount as the yeast.
So you put in a tablespoon of salt. Okay. And now you're stirring everything.
Yes, I'm just getting everything
Mixed together good. Okay.
Then the fun part.
Okay. Half a
Half a cup of oil.
That looks super cool.
It's not gonna mix together with everything.
Because water and oil don't mix,
mix,
right? All right, so we need 4 cups.
4 cups.
That's
well,
a
you're gonna
lot.
start with 4 cups.
Okay. That's 1 cup.
It's 1 cup.
Okay.
But we still need 3 more.
Okay.
So you're gonna start off with about 4 cups.
Okay.
But the total is 6.
That's not a full cup. Okay. 3 cups. Una más.
1 more.
1 more. Okay. Perfect.
Into my
Your wooden
spoon. So it's easier to use it with the dough.
Okay.
When it gets to the dough, is that going?
In here for this.
That's why you're not allowed to make bread.
This is why I don't make bread. Hey, as I'm covered in flour.
Yeah, I got some on me.
I wanted to share the love.
Feeling it.
Okay, so that's pretty cool how you can see it start to form into a nice little flour ball.
Now, once you hit about 6 cups, that's when you stop putting in flour.
Well, we're at 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You probably go ahead and give me half of a cup.
Half
Not
a
a lot.
cup.
And don't even put the full thing in. Just right there, stop.
Okay.
A little.
Just a bloop.
Not even. Just a. There you go.
Now with this, you're working this dough, and then what are we gonna do next? We're just gonna kind of chill.
Yeah, we have to let it sit. We're gonna let it sit for an hour by the fire stove.
Okay.
So that way it's
The heat.
the heat will help it rise faster.
Can your little wooden spoon grab up some of that stuff on the edge there, maybe? Okay. Cause looks like you got some good dough up there on the. I bet that wouldn't happen if you had a glass bowl. So you're gonna put this by the wood burning stove.
By the wood burning
So that the heat will help the yeast activate and make it rise. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna set a timer for an hour.
So we're all risen.
It's pretty cool.
So now what do you do?
What do you do? Jeez. What are you doing? She scares me. Wow. Teenage angst much?
We've had a lot of stuff going on. I needed that. We have to make the mold.
Okay, so to make the mold, you need
Tin foil.
aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil. You're going to want to fold the foil
Okay.
in half.
Okay. Then what?
Then what with us?
If you
Do you want it to be the diameter of a...
No, I'm just getting you started. Because you need it to be tapered on one end, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you just get it started that way, right? Am I doing it right? Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at the big brain on mommy. I see you out of the corner of my eyes. Okay, so does that work? Kind of?
But you want to squeeze that down.
Okay.
And you want to curl it up.
Okay.
To get the tail.
Okay.
Now we need the spring.
Okay, so you need non-stick cooking spray because we're getting ready to put the dough around this, right, as the form.
First.
But before we do that, so you have this form, but see it's hollow in the middle. So if we start trying to build around it, it's going to cave in. So now we have the fun part, right? Then what?
Then we have to make our cinnamon.
What are we making for the
You're
mixture in the middle?
We're going to put, I don't use brown sugar.
Okay.
I use sugar, cinnamon, and some confectioner's sugar.
Okay. 2 tablespoons, 10 eggs, powdered sugar.
Mm-hmm.
How much regular sugar?
It's all the same.
Ah, okay. All right, 2 tablespoons of that, and then what else? Cinnamon?
Cinnamon. I use the powdered sugar to replace the brown sugar. Because the first time that I did with the brown sugar, it all melted and it looked really bad.
Okay.
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. Okay. Whew.
Just enough to cover everything. There you go. I'll let you know if I need more.
Okay.
And get your rolling pin.
Uh-huh.
And
Beat it, huh?
no, I'm gonna roll it.
Two tablespoons of butter. Go ahead.
Around the outside.
Okay.
Because that's where you're gonna be pinching it.
Okay. So this is like a 2-step thing. Like normally this would be what you would do for like cinnamon rolls, just the cinnamon rolls.
Yep.
So our theory is that we'll make, like we're making cinnamon rolls, but then we're going to take those pieces and twist them to make the bread parts that go on the cornucopia, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is the objective to like get everything in the middle?
Pretty much.
Okay. Okey-dokey. Oh, it smells really good.
Thank you. I do smell really good.
Okay, so now what?
We gotta roll it. Pinchy, 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 pinchy.
Mm-hmm. Why are you pinchy it?
So where it doesn't run on rolly, rolly, rolly.
Oh, okay.
Really don't want it to go on rolly, rolly, rolly. Because then Nessa will unroll.
Okay, now
Pick
what?
up your one end.
Okay.
It's gonna expand. That's okay.
Okay. Now what? Woo! Look at that.
Pinch all those ends on the bottom.
Pinch the ends on the bottom. Okay, so it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm pinching these guys on the side so they don't go anywhere either. Alright, now what?
We need a pizza cutter.
Okay, so now you got your pizza cutter.
Now I got a cutter. No one should trust me with knives. Plus, these are gonna be good parts for the.
Okay, so I can go ahead and spray this down?
You can get a pan for it.
Ah, you see how quick my hands are? You need a pan for it, huh? Oh, you really gotta spray it. Okay, got
I
it.
had the problem with the last time.
You try to spray me with it. Okay, good.
I didn't spray it enough. Crack the egg, put it in the bowl. See? Simple.
Yay.
Even 5-year-olds know. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the ends. Where's my courtesy of Pioneer Woman
Brush.
brush?
So we're gonna do a swapperoo.
Like we did.
And then I'm just gonna pull these out and get them twisty. That one's kind of weaky there.
You gotta, very important to wrap it and let it hang on for dear life.
I think this dough expanded way more than you wanted it to.
Yeah.
It got really warm in this house, y'all. Okay, perfect though. This is really pretty though. I mean, the cinnamon coating on it, I think is gonna be really, really nice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So we're pretty much just gonna build this, huh? You just gotta wrap it around the form then. Okay, so what are you doing with the, so you're doing that using it kind of like a glue, I guess?
Pretty much.
Okay.
All I want
party.
Well,
Okay, so now you gonna egg wash, or you do that after you bake it?
you do that after you bake.
After you bake it. Okay.
So now, put it in the oven.
Put it in the oven. This says 350, but we're cooking it at convection, so it's 375. But ours shows 350 because it takes 25 degrees off for it being convection.
We cook it for 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
350. Well, the cornucopia is out.
It is out. It's done.
It's done.
And we had a little bit of extra dough where we made some cinnamon rolls for breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice. So, did it turn out the way you wanted it to?
It always does.
Oh, wow. It always does. So, it looks pretty good. The cinnamon sugar is definitely on there. You can see it.
What you would normally do is you would take this out and let it cool, but since we still have to drive where we need to go,
It'll cool while
we're going, and the form will still pretty much hold up while we're
driving. So you don't want to take the form out until you're ready to put stuff in it, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So that's the most important part, because otherwise your cornucopia will...
It'll fall apart.
It'll fall apart. You learned that from the first one you did, right?
It was sad.
So for this one, because it's sweet, we're going to put sweets inside it. But you could do just regular sourdough. You would just omit that spot where we put the butter and the sugar and the cinnamon in there. And you just take the pieces, roll them around, make the cornucopia. And then you can fill it with like cheese dip, cheeses. You could do a charcuterie board.
With the cornucopia. Yep.
I think we're going to have to make that happen down the road.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right, well, if you liked this video, definitely check out this video over here where we let you behind the curtain on our secret to why our pumpkin roll is so delicious.
So delicious.
Thank you for stopping by the Big Bear Homestead. God bless.
And have a nice day.